Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second round of the Lockdown Olympics. This time, James and Henry will be kicking rugby balls through some posts, or more accurately, failing to. The rules are fairly simple this time, 3 separate rounds of kicking, whoever wins the most will get the point for the whole day, and there will be bonus style point rounds along the way. Okay, now round 1 is going to be drop goals. They're each going to get 5 kicking chances, and the person who scores the most from those 5 attempts will win. Let's see how Henry does here. Oh, it goes a bit wide. Little bit to the right. Can James make any improvement on this? Nope, he did exactly the same thing. Maybe the wind is blowing in that direction, or maybe they're just not very good. And now for their second attempt. Henry kicks, and it goes in exactly the same place. Will James be able to better this? They really are kicking it in exactly the same place. You can tell they've not warmed up. Now for Henry's third attempt. And he's got it very close, but it's still hitting exactly the same spot. Not managed to get one in so far. Now for James's turn. Will he make the necessary adjustments? And it goes in. Lovely. If a little loopy. Now can Henry finally get one through the posts? And he does it! And the scores are all tied up. James, what was that? Yep, he knows it was terrible. Now Henry takes his final attempt. He needs to clutch this now if he wants to take the win. And no, Henry's pulled it a bit wide. Has he thrown this all away? Will James now be able to come back and clutch this and win this round? He does it! Now a quick sellout before we move on to our next round. Only 60% of you who watch our videos are actually subscribed. If you subscribe, it really helps us produce better and better content for you. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Okay, now on to our second round, which is a crossbar challenge. Very simple, first to hit the crossbar wins. Henry's going up first. He's going for a little drop kick and chip technique. James going up now. Oh, he's trying to slice the ball. A much more aggressive kick, but no less inaccurate. Now for Henry's second attempt, doing the same kind of thing. Oh, and he hits the upright, but that's not the crossbar. Now for James's second attempt. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, looks like our cameraman fainted. Okay, now he's back. Well, it's a decent punt through the posts, James, but not the crossbar. Now for Henry's third go. Will he get it? Yes, he will! That was a lovely little chip. Now before our final round, we have a trick shot competition. Do let us know in the comments whose you thought was more impressive. Henry's going to try showboating with some keepy uppies into a goal kick. And it's through. Very well done, Henry. He's very happy with himself. Now James is going to try and do a backwards kick flip and then kick it back through the posts. So kicking it both ways through the posts in one go. He's not quite finding the rhythm that he needs to here. Yep, no, it's not going too well for him so far. Oh, and he finally does it! Can he catch it? Ah, not quite. Now round 3 is volleyball. They will take it in turns to kick it over the posts, and then the other person has to stop it touching the ground. They can either do this by catching it, or by immediately volleying it. And the first to score 2 points will be the winner. We have Henry kicking it off now, and that's a nice take from James. James now replies with another one. Ooh, Henry drops it short, and James gets to it in time. Lovely volley by him. First point to James. Henry begins round 2 again, and that's take from James. How will he respond? A pretty similar kick, a little bit of height to maybe throw Henry off. Oh, and Henry's done James. Placed it where he wasn't. 1-1. Oh, that was a lovely take from Henry. Is he going to place it where James isn't again? Oh, he's going for it. Oh, and that's a lovely take from James. Now James pops it. Oh, and he pops it just over Henry's head. Henry's too far forward to get that one, meaning James wins. That also means that James takes the point for rugby in the lockdown Olympics, tying up the scores 1-1.